Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Love quickly out to Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man, when those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So, instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
So after one, here in Super Bowl 59, it's... a tough spot here. 3rd and long. A run up the middle with Jacobs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Packers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 1st down, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the gun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Love. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Love. That's complete to Watson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, it's Love. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills have got it. Bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills make the lead 4. It is 17-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw on first and 10. That one incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Stage is set for a thrilling second half here in New Orleans. We're back underway at Super Bowl 59. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play action. It's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Slot man in motion right. Throwing is Allen. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now Allen facing third and long. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Now Allen on first down. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Second and 7. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. In motion, Reed. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1 yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now it's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. In motion, Shakir. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Jacobs. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. 1 quarter remains here at the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jacobs. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. From the gun, it's Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiir Elam.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On play action, Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
We can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll run here. And that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. We'll go play action with Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Here's 3rd and 7. Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Into the hands of Coleman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Love to throw. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point drop. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now Allen on first down. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. He'll run the toss to Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. He's to the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. And the Packers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions.